About a week ago, Ford introduced the all-new 2021 Ford Mustang Mach-E. As you can see it right here, it has been really controversial. In 1 week, Ford has launched a whole slew of marketing and videos, particularly on YouTube, and the reception has been so bad of the use of the term Mustang in a crossover electric SUV that they even shut off comments on some of their promotional videos for the Mustang. I'm going to give you my opinion on the Mustang name being used in an electric vehicle, and starting right now. Alright, so first of all, this video is not really intended to discuss the merit of Ford producing an all-electric crossover. I think that that's a great idea. I think that Ford has needed that for a while. GM does, Toyota does. None of them are selling a car that competes directly with Tesla. Now, they do have these weird EVs like the Leaf and the Kona and other vehicles that are dorky. If you've ever seen I saw recently a Prius going down the road, and as I passed it, I saw a bumper sticker and it said, "Hey, cool Prius," and then at the bottom it was signed, "No one." I think that embodies the spirit that Ford was trying to avoid, which is the negative connotation with a lot of these EVs that are really similar to hybrids in terms of them being boring, ugly, not very interesting, and low performance. When you contrast that to Tesla, that's the real reason, or one of the big reasons, Tesla's so popular, because their EVs are cool. And here enters the reason why Ford brought the Mustang brand to their EV, was an attempt to make it cool, to make it desirable, or so that when you drive it, people don't say, "Hey, cool Prius said no one." The danger here is that they are going to dilute what makes the Mustang cool by adding its uncool older brother into the mix. I don't know how it's going to play out. I do think that the Ford Mustang Mach-E will be a success. I'm even interested in buying one. They'll be for sale around the late fall of 2020, which will be about the time I'm going to replace the GLC. And so I'll take a look at it. It depends on, what the price and features really are, but I'm definitely not going to reserve one. Here's my question to you. If you were Ford and you're trying to make the Mustang Mach-E cool, what name would you have used? I've got some ideas. First of all, I've heard a lot of folks say this, but just using the Mach-E name and dropping the Mustang part of it could have made it, kind of a compromise that I think people would have got behind. Frankly, I think this whole controversy a year from now will have subsided. There'll still be some people who are hangry. They really just need to have a Snickers and chill out. But some other names that I've heard that I really liked, one of them, if you know the old Ford Galaxy, but would have been to call it the Galax-E, or add an E at the end that's, in a different color. That's a classic old Ford name that would have been really cool. Another one would have been the Ford Falcon. So the Falcon has got a great, cool name, and it's a classic old car. The problem is Ford was trying to go to the future. And people who buy cars who are like crossover families are older millennials, Gen X, and some baby boomers. And so this crosses all those markets. It represents the opportunity for them to sell a lot of cars. If you've watched the recent movie Ford versus Ferrari, you know that one of the themes was that at the end of the day, Ford's goal is to sell cars. And that is their goal with naming this. It is not to please all the Mustang super fans on Reddit. Their goal is to sell cars. And so you gotta step in their shoes for a minute and just think about what would you have done. So for me, again, I wish that they hadn't done it, but I'm not that bent out of shape about it, and I do think the car is compelling and interesting. If I were to have named this car, I would have called it the Ford Lightning. It makes the most sense relative to it being an EV. It was a Ford F-150 performance version for 2 models, and it has a cool factor, and plus it's electric. The Ford Lightning. I don't understand. Somebody must have brought that up, but I think if they had brought that same car and called it the Ford Lightning, it would have been just as cool, only you wouldn't have all these people up in arms about them diluting the Mustang name. Ford, I wish you had done it, man. Next time, before you launch a brand-changing product, give me a call. I would have at least given you my idea. Hey, thanks for watching. Click that like button, leave a comment, and let me know what name you think they should have called this Ford Mustang Mach-E. If you're new to my channel, I do car, truck, SUV reviews. I also occasionally put out videos like this. Recently, I threw out there, will the 2020 Corvette be the best sports car of all time? I'll link it here. We'll see you next time. New videos every Monday. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.